Monday morning, shortly after 10 o'clock in the morning, Greg Saxon, the car number 96, and Jeff Fuller, the 27, slammed the wall hard between turns 3 and 4. Flames erupted. Both cars were destroyed, and both drivers suffered minor injuries. Today, for the first time, both of those cars will be back on the racetrack.
Watch what happens here in DW. You can pick up the musical entertainment.
Ruh-roh. You picked the fine time to lose me, loose wheel. Ain't that the way that goes?
Man. Woo, I'm glad you can drive.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to be too good.
Yeah, the wheel just came off.
The wheel came off.
And then it comes right back to him. Yeah, tried to hop back on, but...
wow, you know what? It just looks like no love.
Yeah, I'm looking at the center part. It don't seem to be torn out.
No.
You see Sterling come off the corner. I don't know if there was contact or not. He backs up and makes pretty good contact with Terry Labonte and the other cars. It doesn't appear as though they made any kind of heavy contact. And then, this is the thing I always fear, that these drivers are trying to keep getting lapped will pull out in front of someone. And here comes Rusty by. He's moving now. We see he just barely, he misses Rusty. But now he decides to go again and just catches Gordon and boom, throws him right into the wall.
Tony, quite simply, has too much been made of what happened at Bristol last week?
It normally is in this sport. I guess if drivers would start beating their wives and start drinking and driving, it would make issues like that a lot less sensitive to people. But I think that's just a testimony to how good this sport really is. And you know, when something that's that small as that was, didn't cost anybody any points. It didn't. I didn't put him in the wall. All I did is turn him around on pit lane. So I think it's definitely been blown out of proportion. It normally does. That's just the way this sport is.
But Jimmy's down on the inside. As if he didn't. Oh!
Reagan Smith in 22. That was a hard lick.
Gosh, that was hard. Turn 4.
Well, I think we'll see here momentarily. Man, I'll tell you what, that's a hard lick, and Mikey just got into the back of him enough to turn him around.
Let's take a look right here. Let's look at the blue car, the 31 car right here, as they're entering the first turn. Let's take a look, see what happens. They're going off down in the corner. Let's see if we can stop it right here. If you look, just like Ned said, right here we've got the wheels down right on the line. This area right here is below this white line. Let's roll it a little bit more. We'll see the rear end start coming out. He actually drove the car down on the flat, and then it's going to go straight back up the track right into the 73 car. Nowhere to go. Just got on the flat and shot up the track on him.
End of the road to the 500 for Stan Smith and for Kinzer.
And take a look. I mean, there's not much left. The sponsor on this car, the Lysol machine, they may want to spray that thing with Lysol and put it out in the pasture somewhere when this night's over. But that is a moving billboard for bungee cords.
Okay, now Schrader gets his car going. He's now continuing on.
Oh, my goodness.
Michael comes along and hits him in the left rear. His car goes off the ground, so that's the result of the damage on the right front.
And then behind him, Swaim tried to sneak to the wall.
Boy, that would have been the second week in a row that 18 car turned somebody over.
Well, in the 47th, Santerre last week in Daytona, had a
different drivers in both cars.
Yeah. He almost went over.
All right, this is what you call a move of desperation by a guy that's won a lot of races. But I got to get by you guys. I got to get that lap back. And I'm sorry if it made you mad.
Excuse me, pardon me.
Gotta go. I've got to go now.
And the racetrack is almost dry. It's a little wet on pit road, but you are a paid professional. So you should do okay on pit road even though it's a little damp.
I don't get paid to drive in the water, man. I don't race boats. I gotta tell you gotta go watch the new Jackass movie. I went and watched it last night. We need Johnny Knoxville at NASCAR races.
We've got you. Why do we need someone like that?
Yeah, but we need Steve-O and Johnny Knoxville and Jackass. That's a cool movie, man. Well, Dog burned our voodoo doll before, our good luck guy, so we got a new one. They got it for us last week at the Busch race, and well, in that little bag we got a little bit of hair. They said it had to have some of my hair in it, so I have a big patch in my head, and God knows that I don't need to lose any hair. You don't even need to say it, Yoakum. Just sit back down and be quiet.
You know where I'm going with that one next?
Yeah, just you know.
Well, he talked about taking some hair out and putting in his voodoo doll, and we're not really sure. You took out quite a bit. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. Where did you cut half your hair off?
Listen here, fatty cakes.
I told you I was an offensive lineman.
Yeah, you should have been. You should have been an offensive bench warmer.
I think we need to send Matt and Kevin to timeout.
Let me tell you something right now, is this guy right here may not be able to make it back in the race car before this thing is over. So I'm not sure who we're going to throw it to.
Matt.
But let's just throw it to you, Alan.
Thank you.
Look at that. Oh, my God. Look at the hair. Jeez, oh, Pete.
Play nice, children.
You got none of it left.
Send you to timeout.
Okay, we're going to timeout.